like his music, I like his lyrics. Very meaningful. Actually, the music has been the message today. Have you noticed? Yeah, it's all about present moment. And the topic today is planting seeds today, no matter what. No matter what. Those of you who get our newsletter might remember that quote that I put in the newsletter this week. Showed the apple trees, and it's a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. He said something like this: "If I knew that the whole world was going to crumble away tomorrow, I would still plant my apple tree today." And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about being very present in this moment. And I think the lyrics of this song are perfect for the message that I hope that you get today from what I have to say. He says, "So I just let go of what I know I don't know, and I know I only do this by living in the moment. Living my life easy and breezy, with peace in my mind and peace in my heart, peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home, living in the moment." And that's really what I want to talk about today. So I have had sort of a rocky couple of years. Those of you who have been with us this time period knows how that has looked for me. And I have hoped that grace would descend and sort of lift some of this grief and some of this heaviness. And, you know, just like with forgiveness, you can set the intention, and you can't make it happen, right? You can't make it happen. Well, I think I've turned a corner, and I'm feeling pretty positive about things now, finally, in the last couple of years. Thank you. And so, grace has descended, and I kind of have realized the truth. And the truth is that the sacred universe is hidden in every moment. It's there, right where I am, whatever's going on, whether I like it or not. There's something sacred about that. God is there. That's what we teach, don't we? We can say it all we want, but when we're in pain, it's hard to remember, and it's hard to actually hold on to that. So this idea of wherever I'm going, I'm already there, it's true. And I take me with me. And so, as I signed a contract to sell my home this week, go on the market, first open house on the 22nd of June. If you want to go see how I live, you're welcome. See, I'm already there, and I'm going to take my desk and my dog, and I'm going to go to Mom's house and share her space, and we'll be companions. That'll be nice. Embedded in every single aspect of life is this sacredness, see? And so my job is to deepen into what already is, what's already there. What's already there. And I have to constantly be open to the sacredness of whatever that thing is. Whatever that is. As it is. Not as I would like to design it. I didn't want my daughter to die. I didn't want my husband to die. I did not want my house to fall apart. I didn't want my son to live in Florida. I don't want any of that stuff. But you know what? It is. And grace now has lifted that heaviness. See, the challenge is I got to make my container, my arena, big enough to embrace the full expression of how life shows up. All of it. I don't get to choose a pick. I got to embrace all of it. Because what I found out is the universe is very creative. And I never know what it's going to give me next to embrace. Have you experienced that? Yeah, we all have. And so my job is to write a new story depending on whatever that thing is. To write a new story with new circumstances, new situations, and move forward in my life. I read about grief. We don't move on. No, we don't move on. We move forward. That's what we do. We move forward with our lives, you see. Life can be pretty complicated. It can be pretty scary. It can be pretty uncertain, uninvited for darn sure, but it's also wondrous It's also filled with awe, with promise, with possibilities, with beauty, and with grace. See, the problem is life sometimes kind of takes a toll. I've been in that dark place for quite a while now. And I gotta be aware, I gotta pay attention, I gotta open to a practice that makes a gap for God. It reminds me of what this is all about. Because this has been my experience in the last couple of years. I felt like a stranger in life, like I didn't belong, like this has to be someone else's life. This can't be my life. My life can't be, this can't be it. This cannot be the way my life is supposed to go. Well, guess what? It is. It is. And no matter how painful or crazy that external world gets, I ask myself, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? What's this all about? And the next question is, do I want to be here or not? I've been in that place, and I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. The last couple of years has been pretty depressing. I've been kind of wandering around through, that dark desert experience that the Bible talks about with Jesus when he goes out into the desert, trying to figure stuff out. Hasn't been flowing very well, and pretty uneasy with who I am and how things are showing up. Kind of switched life off. I finally am out of the habit of heading for bed every day. See, for me, that was a default. I'm tired, I'm just going to go to bed and lay down, and my dog comes and curls up next to me. And now I recognize that's depression. Something has lifted, and I haven't taken a nap for a while. And that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. I'm still tired, but I'm not taking a nap, and that's progress, I'm telling you. See? Life was pretty heavy, and the best place for me was in bed under my mom's quilt with my dog. Kind of that gray, flat, numb, nothing interests me sort of feeling. Can't even think of anything to do. Don't even want to get out my beads and make a necklace anymore. See? Kind of just, I'm done. And this has kind of been the story the last couple of years with all this painful junk. And now grace has come in, things have shifted, got the house on the market, know what I'm going to take to mom's house, know what I'm going to release, which is 99% of what I own. I don't need to be the hostess with the mostest anymore. It's been my life for 50 years. The hostess, 24 wine glasses, green goblets for Christmas, green plates, 2 sets for Christmas, all this stuff. I'm releasing all this stuff, see? I'm going to seize this moment, carpe diem. I didn't know that the song was Gather Ye Rosebuds While You May. There's always some rosebuds. I've got a rose garden, and every morning I go out to see if I've got a new rosebud that I can cut and bring to the house to remind me, seize this day as it is. Take responsibility. See, I kind of didn't take responsibility to restore the joy in my life. I just let life kind of run over me. Take responsibility to restore joy, to restore the beauty, to cut the flowers, to bring them in, to bring in the bouquet of peonies, to tap into the wonder and the awe of this beautiful life as it is today, no matter what else is going to crumble around us, and it will, to creatively participate in embracing whatever is, what is, because it is. I don't get to change that. I get to embrace that. But this PowerPoint up here, the symbol of common ground is the spiral. We go within to gather the strength, to remember, to gather to practice, to open to the awareness that it's all God, that this is a sacred universe. And then what do? We come out into the world. We come back out into the world and we embrace life on life's terms, see? Take a clue from the Jewish tradition. Linda recently went to a beautiful Seder up in the San Francisco area. Part of her family's practices the Jewish tradition. Have beautiful Seder meal during Passover. And one of the rituals of the Seder meal is to tell the story. Now, in this case, it would be the story of the Exodus from Egypt. part of what it's all about. The Kabbalists, the mystical Jewish tradition, invites us to tell the story of our life, to leave behind the narrow perspective of whatever that thing is in this moment, and once a year, tell your personal tale. And during this time, God gives back the lost pieces of our lives. God gives us back those lost pieces. We remember. We get to tell the story from a big perspective. We get to see it all together. When stuff is happening, don't we focus on just that spotlight thing? We get to see the big picture. Oh, I see how this is all working together. You know, the Christian Bible says all things work together for good. I get to reclaim and appreciate the journey that I'm on. I may not understand it, and I certainly may not like it, but I get to appreciate it, because it is. It is. I can't discard it, right? Every one of us has a unique tale. Every one of us has stuff. We got things that have happened in our lives. And all that stuff, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, will influence today. It's going to influence our life. The work of Michael Brown, Passionate Presence. He says, we don't discard any of this stuff. We don't get over it. You know what we do? We integrate it. We make it make sense. And we just move forward with our lives. We take it forward. We take time to appreciate it, to honor it. And this is where our authentic self comes. This is where we own our stuff. This is where we own our grief, our addictions, our losses, our failures, whatever that is. And we claim our greatness, you see. This is how we heal. This is how we heal. And when we're cynical, well, all we can do is see the icky part, and all we can be is the poor me and feel like the victim. When we're there, it dims the light of life. It puts the damper on today, on this moment. So our journey really is to come to terms with the world, with what's going on in this moment in time. No matter what, no matter how imperfect it might be, no matter how heavy it might be, no matter how dense or rough it might be, and no matter the promise of the wonder and the awe and the beauty all around us. See, it's not about changing what happened. Not at all. Can't change the fact that my daughter died. Can't change that. But I can release the attachment to the story that I'm a grieving mother. I am a grieving mother. You know what they say? They say it takes a lot of strength to be a mother, and it takes more strength to be a grieving mother. Yes. But I have to release my attachment to that story. It's part of my life. It's part of my story. And I need to transform it. Eckhart Tolle says, nothing that ever happened in the past, nothing, I don't care what it is, nothing that ever happened in the past can prevent you from being present to your life right now. Right now. To integrate it, to gain insight from it, and then to neutralize the pain. I got a little bit teary when I looked at the picture of Nina and Walker and Tori. I'm going, oh no, I thought I was done crying on this platform. Neutralize it, see? Because what happens is memories are not the problem. Memories aren't the problem. We live, a lot of people live in the past. My mom's doing a lot of cleaning up in her house, getting ready for me to come. Going through old albums, and she's got boxes and boxes of old pictures. See? Old pictures. The story of the past lives of all of the Sullivans and the Driscolls and the Burgers and the Jenkies and the this and the that's, right? She asked me if I wanted my album from my first marriage, and I said, you've got to be kidding. Surely you're jesting. See, the memories aren't the problem. Our attachment, the investment that we have to the baggage of that stuff, that's where the problem is. Because when we think we're that story, we're going to be in big trouble. Big trouble. Me and my story. Got a story? Got a story to carry around? Maybe 3 or 4. So the idea is, do I have enough courage to live passionately right now in this moment with enthusiasm? To do the, whatever that Mrs. Doubtfire character was, do the boppity bop or whatever in my old age. No matter what, to feel grateful simply for being alive. To feel grateful for life itself, to experience the fullness and the gratitude of this day and know that God is part of it. Not hold back. Meet every single moment with all of who I am. And that's going to vary on the day. But that'll vary depending on how I'm feeling. But make the intention that whatever that thing is, however I feel that day, I'm bringing it all. I'm going to take it all. The courage to be open enough to see things in a new way. You know what? I'm moving out of 4,000 square feet of a house. And I'm moving into my mom's bedroom, and I'm thrilled. And there's promise and there's possibility there. And I'm excited. See things in a new way. Continue to reframe our idea of what it is. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in the past. Don't get stuck in whatever. What if only. If only that wouldn't have happened. Because whenever I start dragging around the hardened history of my past, that crust, that yucky old crust of my past, that story of poor me, I'm going to be in trouble. I got to continue to reframe the way I see life, the way I show up every day, to break that box. You know, we hear common ground, break a lot of boxes. That's what we say, we're out of the box. To break that box so that I can birth myself into a larger experience of life. So that I can appreciate the isness of life. And now what I know is every phase has its own way of thinking. Now I'm in that graceful maturity stage. That aging stage. Things are different. Can't do it. I played with little Walker the other day when his mommy was having Tori and I couldn't get up off the floor. I had to crawl over to a couch. Well, see, with my first batch of grandchildren, I can get off the floor real easy. I can't anymore with this great grandchild. Gotta accept it. Change is part of it. Gotta move on. Move on, move into the fullness of whatever comes next. And I know one thing, I'm going to continually be surprised by life. That's for sure. Every day is a surprise. And if I can get away from the idea of having life need to be a certain way, I just might make it. So, I want to stay in touch with that part of me that's real, that authentic part. And laugh and cry and twinkle and joke and be spontaneously free. That sweetness, that energy of beauty, that grace that God is. Here's how you do it. This is what I did actually. Take the first small step, whatever that is. Right now where you are. What is it? Do you need to volunteer someplace? Do you need to clear clutter? Do you need to get a new hobby? Do you need to reconnect with someone that you've not seen in a while? Well, what is it? What's the first small step you can do that takes you in the direction of feeling alive? Let go of the past. Gotta let go of the past. Learn the lessons from it, integrate it, and welcome the future, whatever that is. And you're not going to know until it happens. Because it all happens in the present moment. Do something. Do something. Stop agonizing. Sign the contract to sell that house. Do something. I don't care what it is. Get the beads off the shelf and make a necklace. Do something. Stop agonizing. Stop being frozen and numb, flat, and gray. Make room for God. Open to the universe. Remember, God's all of it. It's all God. And then, fix your priorities. What's the first doable thing? What is it? You'll know. person you can do to take you in the direction of healing into the present moment, whatever that is. I love this. We are here to live out loud. We are not here to hold our breath through life. So remember what Eckhart Tolle says. Nothing that ever happened in the past, nothing that ever happened in the past can prevent you from living in the present right now. Thanks for listening.